Welcome to the Santhouse House.
Today we are going to do an M&M Taste Test. As you can see, we have many M&Ms in front of us, all the ones we could find. And we are going to try them and tell you what we think about them and pick our favorite individually. But first, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we would love if you would do that down below, hit that little red button, and hit the notification bell as well to get notified whenever we upload. Are you ready to eat some M&Ms?
I'm ready. Let's do this thing.
All right, so of course for our first M&M, we have plain, regular milk chocolate M&Ms. So let's see what we think.
I mean, we already know what we think. We love M&Ms. Why would we be doing this if we didn't like M&Ms?
Are you gonna do that every time?
Oh yeah, probably not. We'll see. Should I?
No. It is like M&Ms. Pretty much.
I think one of my favorite parts about M&Ms is when they do have that like little crunch. So far, of all the ones we've tried, these are my favorite. M&M number 2, hazelnut spread. Because even if it's inside something, it's still a spread. That makes sense, right?
That is interesting. So I've never seen these before until I saw them at the store. So we're gonna give them a try. They're definitely bigger than the normal M&Ms. So.
But they're like smaller than a peanut M&M. And I guess because it's called hazelnut spread, they couldn't get a brand deal with Nutella.
I can't tell if they taste like hazelnut. Do you think they taste like hazelnut?
I have to eat a few more, find out.
They kind of just taste like chocolate.
They have a slight like hazelnut aftertaste that tastes like Nutella.
They're not horrible, but they're not my favorite. All right, so next we have the peanut M&M. Do you like peanut M&Ms?
I think peanut M&Ms are better than no M&Ms, but they're not my first choice ever. I will say, we have a fun memory with peanut M&Ms. We did our gender reveal for our first kid with peanut M&Ms because they're M&Ms and they have nuts, as opposed to regular M&Ms with no nuts. Think about that. You ready to try them?
Yeah. I have never been a fan of peanut M&Ms. I've never been a fan of peanuts in candy or like candy bars, so they definitely have a nice crunch. They have the nice outer shell crunch and then the peanut crunch. And I do think the balance of peanut to chocolate is actually pretty good.
Every time I eat peanut M&Ms, I think I go through this. I wasn't really looking forward to that, but it was better than I thought it would be experienced, because those were better than I thought they would be.
Yeah, I agree. All right, now we have some caramel M&Ms. These are much bigger. They're round.
Do you like these ones?
Funny you should ask. I do. I like these ones a lot because I like caramel a lot. So yeah.
I think these are probably your favorite.
We will see. Time will tell. They are a good consistency. Like it takes more chewing than it takes for some of the other ones to eat these. But it's not too much, I would say. They are very sweet because of the caramel, for sure. I don't think they're gonna be my favorite, honestly. I think I do like them a lot, but I don't know that they're gonna be my favorite. But we will see. Our next M&M is almond M&Ms. I honestly don't know that I've ever had these before. I'm not a big fan of almonds, generally speaking.
That means I don't like
all the time
almonds.
speaking.
Pretty much.
Have you ever had these before?
I have not. I like almonds. I don't think of almonds being inside an M&M, but I kind of do think of almonds inside chocolate. So
That's true. Yeah, for sure. So these, theoretically, you should like them, but
maybe.
they're a teardrop almond shape.
Yeah.
So these are
that's
the
kinda
biggest
cool.
ones so far. I think these are bigger than peanut M&Ms. Almonds are definitely harder to bite through than peanuts.
At the same time, I was surprised when I bit into that because the chocolate has a nice give before you hit the almond, which is weird.
I would definitely say if I have to eat almonds, this would be my preferred method.
Honestly, I think these are my favorite so far.
Oh,
They're actually pretty good.
there you go, folks.
So for our next one, we have a fudge brownie. Yet another one that I have never heard of and wouldn't really think about putting a brownie inside an M&M because one of those things is like this big and one of them is...
Yeah.
Somebody thought it was a good idea and here we are. We'll see. What do you think about these?
Yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna taste like, or the consistency actually, because you think of a certain consistency when you think of fudge or fudgy brownie. So I'm curious what the consistency will be. These are also big, kind of similar to the caramel. They actually taste like a fudge brownie, I think. The middle kind of looks like a brownie. I think they definitely have a very particular taste, and I don't think it's an M&M that I could just sit and like eat a bunch of.
They're very sweet and
Yeah,
rich.
you couldn't just sit and eat a bunch, which is probably a good thing, but I think that makes me think I don't like them that much, actually.
Yeah. Again, I think they're good. They're better than no M&Ms, but not my favorite.
Our next M&M is crispy M&Ms. I had to make sure I knew what it was called. I've had these before.
I think I've also had these before.
I think the middle is similar to like a Crunch Bar, like Rice Krispies in them.
Which
They're very small.
they are. Which, if they are like that, that's something that you and I both like, so we'll probably like them a lot.
Oh, so it's just one big crisp in the middle.
They're selling us air.
Basically. These are good though. I like them a lot.
Just like with the last one, with the brownie one, you think you couldn't sit and eat a whole bag?
This one you could.
You could, and you wouldn't even realize you did. They're very
Yeah.
light and fluffy, but also very good.
Yeah, you could definitely eat a lot of these.
Accidentally.
Or on purpose.
Yeah, that's right. I like these though. These are pretty good. I don't know that they're my favorite, but they are very good.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
All right, here we go. We have our next one, the peanut butter M&M. What do you think about peanut butter M&Ms?
I like peanut butter and I like M&Ms, so sounds like a combination.
Are these going to be different than the like Reese's flavored M&Ms? 'Cause aren't those peanut
Reese's.
butter?
They're not. Reese's are Reese's. They're not M&Ms.
No, aren't there Reese's flavored M&Ms?
No. Reese's Pieces? Those aren't M&Ms. Those are Reese's Pieces. Is that what you're talking about? Like the orange, brown, and yellow things? Those are Reese's brand.
Oh,
I think these are good. The peanut butter in them is very, very soft. That might just be because our apartment's really warm. But, so you have the nice crunch on the outside and then very soft in the middle. But the peanut butter flavor is not overpoweringly peanut butter, which I really enjoy. What do you think?
okay. I have a funny thought about these. Ha ha ha. The peanut butter, the peanut butter really is not very sweet, but they're also very rich. But because it's not sweet, I think I could eat a bunch in a row to the point where I would actually feel sick and then regret it. I do like them a lot. I think in moderation they could be really good. These would be really, really good on vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, yeah, that would be super good. What do you guys think? Do you think that would be good? Have you ever put M&Ms or specifically peanut butter M&Ms on your ice cream before? If you have, or if you haven't and you think you should, let us know in the comments down below. Now we have pretzel M&Ms. We have had these before as well. Not for a long time though.
I'm pretty sure that pretzel M&Ms are the M&Ms that I've eaten the most of in one sitting. Because back a long time ago, like 8 years ago or 9, some time ago, I was driving across the country by myself and I went to a store and I bought one of the huge, like the biggest bag of M&Ms you can find of these M&Ms. And then for the next 8 or 9 hours of the drive, I just sat there eating them.
Oh my.
Still liked them afterwards. So we know these are good.
Well, we'll see. Do you still like them now?
Pretty sure I do.
These are also very big and very round. I think these are the biggest. Well, maybe the almond ones, but really gotta chew those babies.
There's also a big size
Oh,
difference
whoa.
between some of them in there.
Wow.
I think that these have a really, really good balance of sweet, but also salty and savory. And I think like the crispy ones, it's possible, as mentioned in my story, to eat a bunch without really thinking about it. But I do still really like these because they have that great combination. What do you think?
Yeah, I think pretzels and chocolate go really well together, especially because the pretzels have that little bit of salt on them, which I think makes them taste super good. You definitely have to chomp them quite a bit to eat them, which I think I might get tired of.
Are you guys ready for our final winning flavor? How do we know it's winning? Because it says winning flavor on it.
It's true.
Whoa. Were you expecting these to all be those colors?
No, but it doesn't surprise me.
Okay, well, if I had looked at the front and realized that it was just those colors, I wouldn't have been surprised to open it and find that it is all just those colors.
You know what that smell just reminded me of?
Whoa.
Those Oreos that we didn't like.
They do. They smell a lot like the caramel coconut Oreos.
So English toffee peanut. Okay, so these have a peanut in them, but they're English toffee. I wonder where the toffee is. They taste very butterscotchy.
These are good. They're not.
Is that all you want to say?
I would not say that they're my favorite, but they are good. What do you think?
They're not my favorite for sure, but they're fine. They're M&Ms. Which one was your favorite?
I honestly think my favorite is still pretzels. They're just so good. I still really like the pretzel M&Ms. What about
And
you?
my favorite, I think, is crispy. Because I love to just sit down and eat a whole bag of M&Ms. So there you go. These are our favorites. Be sure to let us know in the comments below which one is your favorite. If it's not one of these, also let us know. Or if there's any other ones that we should have tried to find that we didn't find, let us know that in the comments below too, and we will check them out.
If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like this video and then also subscribe to our channel down below. And other than that, we will see you next time at the Santhouse House.
Bye. These are just so good.
These are so good.